Okay, I've got all my scrubs now. That's how serious I am getting about this. It's going on and on and on. I have enough dinners now for almost a month and a week. A month and a week now. And I want a variety, so I'm just going to keep going, and I have the freezer space. So I'm just going to keep going with it and use up some of the meat and everything. This is my Swedish meatballs. You thaw for 1 hour, you know, within that month, whatever you're going to pull it out. You thaw the entree out, which is this size right here. And you pull it out for 1 hour. Then you bake it at 350 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. Or until, and this side right here goes down, see? That goes down to reflect the heat, and then it will go on top just like this. Right. The recipe to my Swedish meatballs. It is the only recipe I didn't show you because I've already made these in one of my canning video section. So I'm going to put that link right up here. You can click on that at the end of the video. I'll put that link up right up here, and we will, and I'll show you how to make my Swedish meatballs. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I've got them counted the equal amount. So I sprayed this with a little bit of butter flavored Crisco spray. Pam, whatever works for you, whatever works for you works. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to divide this rice. And this is a parboiled rice that I just steamed. I'm going to kind of fluff it as I go. And if I have any rice left over, well then, I'm going to get enough in here to feed 2 people. All right. Hopefully I won't have to make more rice. If I do, I do. Okay. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to put in the 7 meatballs. Maybe if I can fit another one in here somewhere. Kind of push them down into the rice here. And I'm going to take a clean ladle. And I'm going to ladle on, and by the way, I put extra mushrooms in this. See the mushrooms there? That's my doggy walking around. You can hear her little fingernails. I need to trim her nails, but I get a little busy. Okay, so we're just going to keep going with this. I don't want to put in so much that this boils over in my oven, but again, we're going to have this on a cookie sheet, so. But you want enough sauce for to cover up all that rice and to get enough for each person with the rice. I might have filled this a little bit too full, but. All right, there's one. Again, I'm going to show you how to put on the lid. Here we go. See, it does fit, and then I'm going to leave like a little area to steam out right here on the corners for right now because it's still hot, and I'll fold those over here in just a minute. Now we're going to do the same thing here again. Just sprayed that with the Crisco. Probably try not to put in so much rice this time. But yeah, I gotta have the rice. You gotta have the rice. I don't know how they get so much rice in one of those Chinese containers.
They sure push it in there, don't they?
They really get it in there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe if I pat, maybe I can get more in. And my meatballs are frozen, by the way. There's a little extra spot for an extra one. Okay, and here's the sauce. And again, you can can up this recipe, just don't put the rice with it. Okay, so this should make 4 entrees. And like I said, unless you're really, really hungry, this should feed 2 people. A man and a woman, it should feed them. All right? And if not, then I guess it's a hungry man's meal. All right, we love you. Be sure and hit the subscribe button. Be sure and hit the thumbs up button. Be sure and share this video on your Facebook or link it to one of your web pages. One more to go, and we hope that God blesses you this week, and we hope that you have a wonderful week ahead. Blessings.